one day there was an anime dad, and the next day there was a guy called Bjorvio. They
Uh-huh.
met in a small cafe on the east side,
Uh-huh.
and once they made eye contact, they knew anime is
Uh-huh.
in their future, and anime is in their past, anime is in their present. They immediately evolved into their present forms. The
Uh-huh.
the anime dad with a capital letter and Bjorvio with two zeros.
Wow.
Welcome to the
I
anime
don't know
dads
when
and
I last blinked.
welcome to the Anime Dads and Dudes podcast. My name is Reilly, or the Anime Dad, the evolved form. And with me, as always, is the guy I met in the cafe while he was sipping his soy frappuccino latte.
Hi, I'm Bjorvio, and if you didn't know this, I like soy frappuccino lattes. You didn't know that? That's awesome. I didn't know that either.
I don't even know what they are. I once ordered an
I just
espresso.
ordered I just told Yeah, I just told them to order something random and that's what they gave me. Glad you were paying attention.
I ordered an espresso at espresso. So my wife just corrected me at my wife's work, and I thought because I wanted to be cool before we were together, and
Uh-huh.
I got it. I didn't know what it was, and it was so gross. It was just a little shot of coffee. I was like, "That's disgusting," but I didn't want to say anything. Took it like a beautiful person. Sorry, my daughter. For the newbies, welcome. For the oldies, you know, good job for coming to the show. My daughter just drew I from Oshinoko, which we'll be talking about a little bit today. She did a good job. And there's no mic in her
Yeah.
hands, but very good job for those listening. I'm showing a picture of it. Thank you very much, daughter of mine. We're going to talk about what we're watching today, what we're watching right now. We're going to have some fun. We're going to discuss cool things. Bjorvia is going to dance like a Super Saiyan on steroids. let's um let's start off like we always do, talking about improv questions. So I will ask Bjorvio two, then he will ask me two, and this is going to be the most improv questions there is because it's just we have to use the word improv three times while we ask the question. Okay,
Every question.
every question. Okay, I'll start. So, Bjorvio, it is great to improv this question. Now, imagine you are in an improv theater and you're putting on an improv, and Vegeta walks in. All right, he shouts out. You say, "Hey, look, guys, where are we? Where are we?" And he says, "My house." And he says, "What are we doing? What are we doing? What are you guys doing in his house?" And how do you word it so he doesn't get mad?
Getting lost. Have you seen Capsule Corp? That place is huge. I'm getting lost in there, no problem. The only and I'm hoping he doesn't get mad because the only downside to this plan is I don't know how long we're gonna be lost in there. And you know, that might impose a problem on Vegeta's training. So I don't know. But it's kind of like an escape room, only with a lot more scientists running around. Unless you're doing a scientist escape room, then it's probably about the same.
I'll probably get lost in Vegeta's eyes. And that's just because his eyes are wonderful. Um, all right. I think doing improv three times is going to put me off too much. It's just the second question. The second question, no rules, okay? Your first question, you have to say improv three times.
Okay. Okay, I can live with this.
Actually, give me a word I need to say three times in the second question.
How about stale?
Yeah, yeah. All right. You are drinking a stale Frappuccino latte. Um, watching a stale episode um, of Days of Our Lives when you meet a guy and he says, "What's up? My name's Stale." He he then takes you, leads you to an area in the back of the cafe. What does he show you, and how is it anime related?
So this might be my second favorite improv question that you've ever asked me. My first one being the one that created Thick Thunder, back in episode 37. So, anyway,
Yes.
it's just great. I had no idea where this is going. Um, so you're right. So for those that don't know, I like my cappuccino stale. Frappuccino stale. Days of Our Lives is my favorite anime. So when I'm in the back with this guy, stale, and the first thing that we see in the back is a fruit baskets themed room, only it has a basket of fruit in the center of it. So that's how it's anime themed. And the reason that I walk out of there is because I've only seen the first 2 episodes of this anime, and yeah, I'm good. I'd like to revisit it at some point for the memes, but
Also,
at that point in time, I was like, yeah, no, I'm fine for now.
why didn't he show
Oh,
you
and
it in
not
the cafe
wait.
itself, not hidden around the back?
Well, you see, I had gas. Actually, I got Fruit Baskets confused for another anime. Fruit Baskets is fine. I've seen that one like I think I've seen actually most of Fruit Baskets if I remember correctly.
Oh, it's okay. All right,
It's actually not bad.
give me your first one, first question, and I'm going to give you a new word. Okay, the word
Okay.
has to be thick.
All right. Your improv question is so there was a guy who was named Thick Thunder, okay? And he was known for his catchphrase, which was, I'm gonna bring the thunder, and it's gonna be thick. Okay. So, and he's been on the podcast before. We actually interviewed him maybe about 10 episodes ago, and it was awesome. It was a very good episode. It was a very thick episode. So, my question for you is, what is one question that you would like to ask Thick Thunder that we've never actually asked him?
Great question, and well done for fitting thick
I
in
said
three
it 4
times.
times, my bad.
No, that's minus points. Minus points. All right. I would like to ask him whose parents were. I don't think we asked him what his lineages is. I think it could
No,
be
we didn't.
potentially Viking, maybe Antarctican, and it could potentially be Jack Rabbiton. And yeah, so it could be one of those three. And if I'm right, you owe me a frappiato. But yeah, it could be one of those three. All right. Your
Is
next
that one? Is that one with Froppy jumping out of it?
frappiato. Your next question need to fit in the word glasses.
All right. So one day you get bored of watching anime and decide, I know, what a universe, right? You get bored of watching anime, you go outside, you take your glasses, and you start trying to do that thing where you get the sunlight and trying to fry some ants. The only problem with this particular pair of glasses is that when you put the sunlight on them, it actually opens up a portal to another world. So you put on the glasses and jump through the portal. And when you go through the portal, you find yourself in feudal Japan holding a katana, and you are told to be the bodyguard of somebody. Who are you bodyguarding? And how cool is the word bodyguarding?
Bodyguarding is a great word, and you said it 3 times, so well done for that as well. I'm definitely bodyguarding a version of Anya in feudal Japan. I think someone like that would be defenseless, and I think I'll need to support her. Now, I thought you were going to take it down the route of. I thought you were going to say one of the ants' names is Aaron Yeager, and that would be a terrifying route. But where you went was really cool and really fun. So thank you. That was great.
You're welcome.
If you have 3 words to send us, please send them through to our Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. That would be amazing. Send us 3 words to use in the improv questions. And they have to be starting with R and finishing in Y.
And you have to send them 3 times.
3 times, correct. Yeah, good job. All right, well, let's get into the bulk of our discussion today, this afternoon, morning, evening. We're talking about animes we're currently watching, animes we're excited by, and I'd love to start because I'm pumped about a few animes I'm just started at the moment.
Oh, okay, sir. I'll let you.
Okay, thank you. And you might know this one. You might have seen it because it's been building a lot of hype online. And
Ooh, can I take a guess?
you can. I don't think you'll get it though. Only one episode has been out so
Oh,
far.
oh. Is it Sakamoto Days?
Yes, it is,
Dude, I just watched that like an hour ago.
bro. How cool! Um,
It's so good.
it's a it's hilarious. It's great animation. It's very funny, and it's just well done. It's interesting. It's a new plot that I like, and it adds a few dynamics in that just make it very interesting and cool.
Mhm.
What did you like about it?
So I like the animation, but I also really like the fighting style. I mean, just how like what he did with that gumball. I'm not going to spoil anything, but like
Calf
that I just
Sweet.
remember yes.
Yeah.
I remember sitting there and was like, that is so freaking ridiculous and so cool. I am 100% here for this. And that was the moment that I knew I was hooked. Okay, I had to see where this goes. I liked the humor, I liked the action. Like overall, I've really enjoyed it. I can't wait for the next episode. Like I haven't been this pumped for an anime in probably about 10 minutes.
I know. It's great. It's not for kids' eyes. It can be quite
No.
crazy, but just that particular scene, I think that I know people might say it's fake news, but you get that bullet correctly, it might knock it off the trajectory. So that could happen. We should give it a go sometime.
Good.
As long as I'm
Maybe next Tuesday.
as long as I you have the gumball. I have the other thing. Yeah, but that's what I'm watching. What are you watching at the moment?
Okay, so obviously I'm watching that. There's another one that I season 2 just came out. I seen season 1. It
Don't
actually won. Huh? Okay.
don't let me guess.
Okay, go for it. I'll let you have your moment.
Arise.
No,
It's not solar leveling.
no, not the one I'm talking about.
Darn! What is it?
It's so anticlimactic
Now I don't
now
look
after, like,
cool.
is it solo leveling? Like, no, shut up, dude. It's my happy marriage, okay?
Oh, bro, I've seen that, and I really want to watch it with my wife. Actually, would you recommend? Would you recommend it?
Yeah, I mean, it won in our anime awards video. I gave it the one that surprised me, the one of the most. I mean, I'll be flat out honest. I when my wife said we're gonna watch it, I was like, really? Okay, fine, whatever. Like I was not excited about it. I'll be the first to admit. I'll also be the first to admit I was wrong. It is good, okay? It's fantastic. I will stand on that soapbox. And I've seen the first episode of season 2. I haven't seen the second one yet. But the first episode was I'm like, okay, I like where this is going. This is good. It reminds me of everything I liked about season 1. Let's go for it. Like I'm
Mm.
so excited for it.
Now, does the wife shoot at the husband, and the husband have a cough suite though that knocks the bullet off course?
No, that's why I mentioned it after Sakamoto Days.
I want to check it out. Is it like a slice of life?
Kind of like a romance with a hint of action in there. It's very sweet, very cute. It does have some action here and there, but it's not the main focus. Um, I really like the main characters a lot.
Cool. I like that a lot. Well, we did mention before I get into my next one, we did mention that we're both watching Solo Leveling, and
Yeah.
I'm watching with the Japanese sub, but
Ooh.
there has been a guy, the voice actor for the dub. I forget his name. Do you know his name?
For the dub, of the main guy, I think it's Alex Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Hilarious. And his TikToks. Have you seen his TikToks?
Dude, yes, I've seen his TikToks, I've seen his Instas. He's just hilarious.
He's so funny. He is so funny. And he works with Caitlin. We've had her on the
Caitlin
podcast.
Glass.
Yeah, Caitlin Glass. But yeah, great. That's amazing. He's got such an aura, an incredible aura and strength about him. Not the voice actor. Well, the voice actor does as well, but the main character, Sunwook Jules, and yeah, great episode. I'm not sure I would have gone with him. Have you watched this? The when they get stuck behind the red gate. No spoilers. And one
No,
person.
I haven't. I
Okay, all right. I'll leave it then. I'll leave it then. I'll leave it there. Let's move on to my next one.
okay,
Um,
okay.
and this next one, my daughter passed me this because we just got her this. But yeah, this person's from the anime. I'm not saying it's for children at all. It's not. But it's a great anime. Um,
Oh, okay, okay. I see you, Mr. Oshinoko.
yeah, Oshinoko, and it is amazing. It is really good. So many, the characters, it fleshes out the characters so wonderfully, and it makes you just love every character in a different way. They've all got imperfections. They're all quite different. Some different storylines going on as well. A lot of sadness. I've cried a lot, but a lot of positivity and happiness as well. Great anime. I'd really give it a. I'm not finished it. I'm not finished season 2. I'm pretty close, but I'd still give it a 9 out of 10. I reckon, or maybe an 8.
Wow.
Um,
Okay, I didn't realize it was that good. I mean, I've read the first issue of the manga,
mm,
and I did thoroughly enjoy that. I can see where a lot of this develop, like there were some twists in there I didn't see coming, and I really I keep it's on my list of ones that I keep
mm.
wanting to start. I just haven't done it yet. So I'm encouraged to hear that you like it because usually we have pretty similar tastes.
Yeah, the animation is great. The music is incredible, and open and close are great. But just really good acting. And I'm watching the dub at the moment for that particular one, but very good. Um, what's next on your list that you're watching?
Um,
I'm not going to guess this time. Make
okay.
myself look silly.
Okay. Well,
I'll guess.
if you were gonna guess one, this would be the one to guess.
I'll
Um,
I'll guess. Is it uh, peanuts? Give me peanuts. I'm joking. One Piece. One Piece.
it is. Yep, yep. It's One Piece. You've heard it here, folks. I've started One Piece again. This time I'm watching it with my wife. So we're going at a little bit slower pace. We are currently, where are we? Where are we? We're in the middle of Usopp joining the pirates for the first time. So we're not super far along, but we're kind of taking our time. We're doing it at our pace. I mean, I've seen up until the point past Chopper joining the pirates, so it. But just rewatching it again, and now with the new voices, or I guess not the new voices, but like I grew up with the four kids, so now I'm getting to hear like Zoro voiced by
Chris
Sabat and
Sabat.
Usopp being Sunny Straight. And all these great people, like it's really, they're all doing such great works. I love it.
Bro, every time we say Sunny Straight, we need to sing it now. We have to. All right, that's a new rule. No, I love Usopp voiced by Sunny Straight. I think that'll be really helpful. That won't get annoying. But I'm so happy you're watching it, and it is slower pacing in the beginning, but it's an incredible anime. I'm not up to date right now with One Piece, but it's a great anime, great fan base, great voice actors, and you're great. So I'm glad you're involved. And so
Thanks, man.
you could probably do Zora's voice very easily.
Yeah, I'm not far enough along to where like can hear it in my ear, but I mean, I would assume it's probably something kind of like this, but maybe a little higher. We'll see. Once I get it, once I watch more of the anime, I'll probably be able to do it.
Very good, very good. That's great, bro. That's really cool. Um, all right, what am I watching? What am I watching? I'll have a look. You always forget because there's always so much on the go.
I know. Have you started the new season of Doctor Stone yet?
Yes,
I have
we have.
not. Oh, I'm so mad at myself.
Bro, the fact that they all die is just so sad. I'm just joking. I'm
Well, so much for the kingdom of science.
sorry, my other daughter wanted me to show you this quickly. She one of her
Oh,
pigtails is broken off, but it's Malim from reincarnated as a slime, and she loves her. But yes, Doctor Stone is great, and the first episode was really, really well done. I am watching that at the moment. The dub and the subs out at the same time, which is awesome.
right.
That never happens.
Never happens.
And it's so cool how they do it. You know when you haven't watched the anime for a while, you forget why you love it so much. First episode,
Yep.
fell in love once again. It's almost like every time I stare into the eyes of my wife. Um, so, so yeah, I am watching that at the moment. It's very good, and still going over Black Clover, which is awesome. Still pumping through it. Laid back camping, still pumping through that. It's very, very good. Finished Demon Slayer.
Oh, you did? Awesome.
Yeah, amazing. Absolutely incredible, Demon Slayer. And oh, there's another one I'm watching. What is that called again? Oh yeah, Arcane. I'm watching, which is not an anime, but it's very cool.
Yep.
Now you might be thinking to yourself, this guy is an adult man with children and a wife. How does he get to watch as much anime? Don't
And
worry.
this is where our sponsor for today's episode comes in. No, I'm kidding.
Nannies are us. They send a nanny to you, looks after the kids, allows you to watch anime. No, I have a headphone at all times. So when I'm nodding my head, it means I agree with the anime. What the anime is saying. No, you find time. You find time for what you love. Also, really funny note. Have you watched The Boy and the Heron?
No, I haven't. I've heard amazing things about it, but it's anime movies are a lot harder to find time for us to sit down and watch because I don't know, like my wife is fine with like an episode if she doesn't like it, but like a full movie, like that's a commitment.
I watched with my daughters, which was a very bad idea. And I didn't watch the whole thing. We stopped and skipped. But oh my goodness, I've got nightmares a few times from it. Um, it's very flippin' weird. And we pull funny faces at each other pretending we're the heroine constantly because it's beautiful animation. And for those listening, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it gets better. I haven't watched the whole thing. But absolutely terrifying. And all I'm saying is wear an adult diaper while you watch it. And that would be my recommendation.
Well, all right then. Good to know.
But that's okay. I wear one most of the time anyway. Um,
I
anything
do
else?
just when we're recording.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else you watching?
So I am also still watching and in love with Jobless Reincarnation. It is not
Good thing.
kid friendly. I found that out very early on. Um, that doesn't mean it's not really good. I wish I had more time just to just binge it all. It's so good and it's just really kept me captivating. And every time I'm just about to figure out where it's going, it just whoop goes over here and I'm like, wait. No. That's still really interesting. Come back. And I'm so excited to watch it. I have almost started Laid Back Camp.
Oh,
I think I
cool.
watched the trailer for it. I'm very excited to watch that. I almost started, like, I clicked on and watched the first 5 minutes, and then I had to go of Dawn to Dawn. I've heard a
Yeah.
lot of things about that.
Me too. I've heard some good things. Yeah.
So yeah, so I'm gonna I'm gonna finish that at some point. I don't know how I have time to watch all these other animes and One Piece. Like, if we're just being real,
We make
um,
time for the ones we love, and that's
it's true. It's true.
you know.
I
Yeah.
think the final like big one for me is now that the dub of Dayama is out.
Yes.
Oh, you better believe I watched that day of, man. I watched
it.
that day of, and then I watched the newest sub. Like, I'm keeping up with both.
Okay, I've just got the dub. I'm not up to date with the sub, but it looks real cool. And I have seen some things about Vegeta going Super Saiyan 3 or something like that, but that's just what's out there. Um, I'm not sure if that's real or fake. But the dub was great. The first episode was great, and the sub so far has been real cool as well. Really interesting, really unique, and I love that they kept with the Dragon Ball animation style. You know,
Right? It feels very Akira Toriyama, and
yeah,
it feels like he was involved in it. Like the zaniness, the animation, and it really does bring me back to those days of watching Dragon Ball. And then when I heard, I'm not gonna lie, okay, when I heard Stephanie Nadali in the first episode, bro, I legitimately cried for a second because it was like it brought me back to those happy days of being in my childhood.
heck yeah.
Like I loved that moment, and I was so happy to hear her voice
Can you
as Kid
say
Goku again.
can you say loved again? I like that resonance.
That loved,
Yeah, hit that note, and just hold it there.
love.
Very good. Very
Thank you. Someone who majored in theater, let me know if I was or in band. Let me know if I was flat or sharp. I
Did you
guess
really?
not. No, I didn't. I said someone in the audience who
Oh,
did.
sorry. I was gonna say that's new.
I
um,
was in band. I didn't major in it.
you were very good. I was gonna say, wow, you got that's incredible. I'm learning new things about you every day. You sounded perfect. I think the harmony there was, I think it was a B and a G, but beautiful. BEA, beautiful. Well, we are running out of time, but if you are watching a great anime and you want to share it, please send it through so we can watch it too. We've got time. We've got nothing but time. And
Yep.
we are really excited to watch new things. We're open-minded, and this is the boy and the heron, and we 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 enjoy anime. So yeah, I appreciate. Could we don't have time for an improv scene, but Bjorvio, could you give us
Uh-huh.
three voices talking to each other to close us out? Would that be okay?
Sure.
Because people love your voices, they love your voice, and we need some of your voice in our show. Otherwise, I might just have to have another frappuccino.
All right. Well, we can do both. You can have the frappuccino and I'll do the voices, but I'll do the voices for now. Um. All right, Kachan. Well, we have to. I was told we have to finish out the podcast, so let's go ahead and do it. Has anyone seen Bakugo? I was looking everywhere for him, but I can't find him anywhere.
Oh, shucks. Looks like he had something come up. Guess I'm gonna have to help you, young Izuku.
I really don't know how to feel about that, Shigaraki. Can we just, can you just like go stand over there? That's very rude. I was the one that invited him to come once I found out Bakugo wasn't coming.
Yeah, I mean, don't you know that the best thing that a villain could do is work for Disney? I mean, look at their villains. My Hero Academia doesn't have that many villains. How many Disney movies are there? Fine. It just makes sense. Use your head, Deku.
I really don't like you calling me that.
Doesn't matter, I'm a villain. I don't care.
Oh, right. You know what? Let's just go ahead and end it so I don't have to listen to your voice anymore. I'm offended by that. Sorry. Anyway, thank you for listening to this week's episode. Please come back next week. We have another episode waiting for you.
And it's gonna be spectacular. Right, Bjorvio?
Sure. Yeah, I guess. Anyway, go beyond. Plus Ultra.
Ultra. For the perfect timing.